What if I told you that the root cause of your illness isn't physical at all? Now, you might be thinking to yourself, wait, what? My symptoms are real. My pain is real. And you're right. They are very real. But here's what most people don't know. That many chronic illnesses are fueled, even created, by blocked and unresolved energy in the body. Today, I'm going to share with you 4 shocking signs that your illness is actually energy-based, and why recognizing these signs can completely change the way you heal. So stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll not only see your symptoms in a whole new light, you'll also discover what to do next so that you can finally begin to feel better. Hi, my name is Kim Seer. I'm a medical intuitive and master healer. And for more than 25 years, I've helped people from around the world uncover the hidden root causes of their illness. I've worked with thousands of clients and have trained countless students to do the same. What I've learned from this? Well, your body has an energetic blueprint. And when that blueprint is disrupted by trauma, stress, unresolved emotions, or even beliefs that you've carried for years, it shows up as a very real physical symptoms. Traditional medicine usually only treats the symptoms. But if the energetic cause remains unaddressed, the illness often lingers or comes right back. Today, you'll learn how to tell if that is what is happening in your life. So let me tell you why this is so important. Many people spend years, even decades, chasing treatments, pills, diets, and diagnosis, only to still feel tired, anxious, and in pain. They start to wonder, is this my life now? Am I broken? But here's the truth. You're not broken. And your body isn't betraying you. It's talking to you in the only language that it knows. And if you learn to understand the message behind the symptom, you can finally unlock lasting healing. Today, we're going to uncover 4 powerful signs that point to an energy-based root cause. These are the patterns I see over and over again with my clients. And when people finally recognize them, it's like a light bulb goes off. Let's start with the first one. And this one surprises almost everyone. Have you ever felt awful, but your medical tests keep coming back as normal? This is one of the clearest signs that your illness may be energy-based. I've worked with so many clients who have gone from doctor to doctor, have had every test imaginable, and still no answers. Yet they wake up feeling exhausted, or their pain is very real and no one can explain why. Here's why this happens. Energy imbalance shows up before physical damage does. Western medicine is brilliant at finding structural problems, broken bones, infections, visible damage. But if the root cause is unresolved trauma or blocked energy, it's often invisible on a scan or a lab test. Let me tell you about a client of mine. Let's call her name Sarah. She had debilitating gut issues for 5 years. She'd had scopes, blood work, she's done special diets, you name it, and nothing helped. When we worked together, I discovered an old pattern of really not feeling safe to trust her instincts. Once we began clearing that pattern, her gut symptoms began to ease. And for the first time in years, she felt like herself again. If your symptoms are real, but the test can't explain them, your body may be screaming for energetic healing. Here's another surprising sign. When your symptoms seem to shift or move over time. 1 month it's migraines, then your back flares up. Later it's skin rashes or digestive issues. You treat one thing, then something new pops up. This happens because energetic patterns don't stay still. They adapt. If the root energetic cause hasn't been addressed, it will find another outlet. Think of it like a leak of water in the house. You patch one hole, but the pressure builds and water finds a new crack to escape through. The underlying problem isn't fixed, it's just been redirected. I worked with a man who started with intense shoulder pain. When that eased, he developed severe sinus issues. Later, it was insomnia. Now, at first, these seemed, all three of them, unrelated problems. But they all tracked back to one deep belief he'd carried since childhood, that it's never been safe to let my guard down. Once that cleared, the symptoms stopped moving from place to place, and real healing began. When your symptoms seem like a moving target, the root is often energetic. Let's talk about sign number 3. Have you ever felt like you're stuck in an emotional pattern that you just can't shake? Maybe you've done journaling, therapy, meditation, and you understand why you feel this way, but the heaviness or the looping thoughts never fully go away. Maybe you've done therapy, journaling, meditation, and you understand why you feel this way, but the heaviness or the looping thoughts never fully go away. This is a major sign of energy-based illness. Unresolved energy holds emotion in place, like a record stuck on repeat. It's not that you haven't tried hard enough or done enough inner work. It's that the energy itself hasn't been cleared. One client of mine said, "Kim, I feel like I've read every self-help book and done years of therapy, but inside it's like the same movie just keeps playing over and over again." Well, we worked together, and when we discovered a deep energetic pattern of grief from an early loss, well, when we released that energy, the looping completely stopped. And even her chronic migraines disappeared. If you feel like you know why you're struggling, but nothing changes, it's likely an energetic block, not just an emotional one. Here's sign number 4, and it is the last one, but it's a big one. Your symptoms flare or ease dramatically with emotional shifts. Maybe you notice that your pain skyrockets from a stressful week, or your fatigue vanishes when you're on vacation, or your skin clears up when you finally set a boundary. If your symptoms respond strongly and quickly to stress or emotional states, this is a huge clue that the issue has an energetic root. I had a client who had eczema, and would completely disappear when she was on a relaxing trip. But once she returned, it also returned full force as she came back into her toxic work environment. Now, this wasn't all in her head. The environment was triggering unresolved patterns in her energy field, and her body was responding accordingly. Physical illnesses that rise and fall with emotions almost always have an energetic component connected to it. So let's recap the 4 shocking signs. Number 1, the symptoms don't match the test results. Number 2, symptoms move around. Number 3, you feel emotional looping or heaviness that won't release. And number 4, your symptoms rise or fall dramatically with stress or calm. If you recognized yourself in even one of these signs, it's time to consider that your body is asking for energetic healing. Here's the beautiful part. When you address the energetic root, the body can finally do what it's designed to do, and that is heal. If this resonates with you, please don't ignore it. Start exploring the energetic patterns behind your illness. On this channel, I share practical tools, insights, and healing methods to help you do just that. So please make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell and share this video with someone who needs to hear it. And if you're ready to go deeper, join me for free Healing Sundays, where we come together as a community and I provide live healing sessions to everyone. They are completely free, and it's an amazing way to begin the journey. The Sunday free healings are at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 Central Time, 5 Mountain Time, and 4 Pacific. That is all U.S. time zones. Remember, your body isn't against you. It's speaking to you. And once you've learned to listen, everything can change. Thank you for spending this time with me. And until next time, be gentle with yourself, be curious, and keep listening to your body's wisdoms.